Please select Fan Films. Excellent. Select your guest. And Jealous Draven, begin.
Not much. Looking forward to watching whatever film here we're gonna watch.
This on today's one. This was when I was gathering and looking at different fan films to take a look at. I was gonna just scroll past this, but I decided to give it a chance because it just looks like, oh my god, is this really gonna be a good one? It's called Tyrannosaurus, the Power Ranger fan film, and it's from Film Form Studios. Have you heard of them?
Mm-mm.
And we'll check out a little bit of their catalog after we watch the video. It says you've seen 3 Rangers' destiny. You've seen 1 Ranger's redemption. Here's the story of the Tyrannosaurus. I have no idea how those connect, but
Okay.
I like that. Sounds funny.
It's just a T-Rex running through the jungle, like,
just imagining
just
that
destroying things.
You're gonna see my story now.
Yep. He finds the Dino Charge gem, like in Dino Charge.
This becomes a Megazord Ranger thing or something.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. This one's a little shorter than the other 2 we watched. Let's get this puppy going.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
I definitely get the vibe of very young filmmakers trying to do what they can with what they've got.
Yep.
And make something work out of it. So
nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. We all got to start somewhere. I myself have done similar stuff. So here we go. And regardless, that was like a nice Marvel-esque intro. A nice little graphic to start with the thing. Meteorite Media. Cool. Got a funky intro.
Okay, cool. Got some trophies.
We're just letting it play right now because we don't have much to comment on so far.
Yeah.
Just letting it roll.
I'm interested to
Hey,
see what
you
this goes.
busy today, man?
Nothing much.
Oh, that's great, because a few mates are coming round, so do you mind if you pop out for a bit? It's going to be quite cramped.
Yeah, sure.
Now?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Okay.
So that's the vibe of like a skit so far. But that's all right. Yeah, it definitely feels like a skit so far.
Wow.
Like, okay. That feels like, hey, let's just, goofing around a bit. Going through the park. Okay, will there be a park fight scene? The bench has definitely been sat on by people.
Yep. It's seen some better days, it looks like.
The dent. Curving down.
Oh, all right.
A little red thing just dropped. All right. With no sound. Why is he in the park? Did they just
got kicked out and I just went on a walk?
Okay.
Kicked out of his house and went on a walk and
told him to go away. He's like, all right.
Randomly finds whatever this is. A power coin.
It's a nice little park.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna morph into a T-Rex for a sec.
Welcome, Jason.
Where am I?
Panic, young Ranger. Everything will be explained.
Where's Ranger? Well, I took him a lot. Where's Ranger?
The audio's a little iffy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna comment on the Zordon head.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I don't need to comment on that. Okay.
Kneel before me, as I am the wizard of deception. Those of you who are never twins. You? One ranger? That's nothing. What about 5?
Damn man bun. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure it's Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Okay. That's funny. I don't know if we need to comment on the looks. Let's just let it go.
It's morphin' time.
I'm really not liking their acting at all.
Yeah.
It's just very. It just feels very backyard. You know.
Yep.
This feels very backyard film. That's all right. You know, for a backyard film, it's probably above a lot of others.
It is.
You know, but there's very stale. You know, it is morphing time. Okay.
Emote a little bit.
A little bit, like you know, I liked what I liked from the other ones is that like they look like they're
It's morphin' time.
Got it. You know, they're about to fight, so I'm ready to fight. You know, these are like I'm gonna either sit down or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, there's a villain.
Exactly.
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
I think this is.
I thought that was the Green Ranger with the man bun.
No, you know what? I think the reason why it's coming
green.
off. I think the reason why it's coming off different is I think this isn't another country. There's a different language, obviously here because the way they're pronouncing everything, it just maybe it doesn't come off as well in English for them. I don't know.
Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Like the way she says pterodactyl.
British, I think.
Yeah, they're Brits. The British Rangers. All right.
You
all
can
right.
still grab a spot.
Got a London team.
Governor.
Gonna beat the crap out of this guy and get a cup of tea. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, that's supposed to be blue. Yeah, it's a greenish blue.
Yeah,
it looks like, but it's all right.
Saber-tooth tiger!
Triceratops!
I didn't even hear what he said. That's what I heard.
What?
Saber-tooth tiger!
Triceratops!
Is my ears playing with me?
I don't know what he's. It wasn't
He did not say Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, he did not say Tyrannosaurus.
That's not Tyrannosaurus.
No, I can't say it.
Okay.
Saber-tooth tiger!
Triceratops!
I'm sorry. But that's the one word that's the one word you've got to get right for this being the name, the title of your fan film, man. It just sounds like saying Okay, well at least it tells us in words because they probably knew we didn't understand what he just said. So that
Tyrannosaurus.
So far, almost over. I don't know why they called this Tyrannosaurus a fan film.
I don't know.
I don't know. Just
because they did like a jump, like a time cut, so we don't know how he became.
It's like honestly, they could have just started here.
Exactly. Like I felt like that start part was a little drawn out and didn't necessarily need to be.
Let's comment on this
yeah.
in full once we finish
Yeah.
it real quick.
Okay.
I got a few things for it. We could probably comment on. Let's see if they. Oh, that's it.
That was
my gosh.
What?
Oh my gosh. Ooh, I'm sorry. People made this. I'm sorry. Oh man. That's what I'm gonna take away from this. I feel so bad because it's like, oh man, you guys had something. Yeah.
We gotta watch the bloopers.
Okay.
After that.
Could we tell me how high low I need to be in there?
Like high up. Yeah, yeah.
Put some effort into it.
At least they got like framing right.
Yeah.
Pretty good center frame. Guys in the middle are here. You got that right there. That's good to keep track of.
Mastodon!
Okay.
Pterodactyl.
Oh, you was at it.
That's good though.
Make a claw with your fingers. Come on.
What?
Make a claw with your fingers. Like, it's not that difficult.
I feel
Just let
like
them rest there.
I feel like just maybe they didn't need to show the morph sequence.
Yeah.
Maybe. But...
She's like, Power Rangers. What is Power Rangers? That's stupid. She's like, why are you guys making me do this?
Pterodactyl. I've never heard it pronounced that way. Pterodactyl.
Yep.
That's what I'm gonna take away from this.
Hold it long there. Second. No. Triceratops!
So I'm gonna be up a bit more center. Down a tiny bit. Action.
Saber-tooth tiger. Oh no, I lost.
Okay, I wonder how many times they went through this for his line.
Action.
Tyrannosaurus!
Tyrannosaurus! Tyrannosaurus! Tyrannosaurus!
What?
God, it's the same. I'm not hearing any pronunciation. It's just.
Me, that was.
Action.
Tyrannosaurus!
It sounds like he's saying 3 words mushed together.
Yep.
Tyrannosaurus. Again, I apologize if it sounds like we're making fun. We're just reacting here to this thing. All things can use improvements when you start. Again, this seems like
So
a
I
very...
guess the Blue Ranger is like the guy that runs the channel. It looks that way.
Yeah. This again looks very backyard film so far, but which again for a backyard film, this is all right. It's all right. I'll put his link in the description below. I don't know if there's an episode 2 to that. I don't know.
Well, they made it seem like this was like the last. Because in the beginning they talk about you've seen this and you've seen that, so maybe there was stuff before that one.
Oh yeah, probably. I just don't know why they called it Tyrannosaurus, a fan film. Nothing about that had anything to do with the T-Rex. I guess so. What I would have done if I were them. So let's, word of I guess storytelling wise, trying to tell something down here. Like I wouldn't have had any of the beginning part.
Yeah,
where
agreed.
he's chilling, listening to music, or if you're going to, like, if you want to show him in his daily doings or something, have that, and then show the power coin fall, and then show him grab it. And if I would assume that they're, some type of interest in trying to look at what it could be or something. If you're going to show, otherwise, if you're not going to get into the origin, just don't even show it. Just don't show the origin. Just we already know what Power Rangers are. Just show it where he's already a Ranger or something. Probably would have been.
Yeah, I would have just started with him. Yeah, I would have just started with him walking through the park. Power coin drops. He grabs it, and then that's your little origin, I guess, of how it became. Or
maybe he has to fight like the villain right away, and this is his first fight. He doesn't even know if he can. He's like, "I'm just being attacked. Or you have a power coin. I'm sorry, whatever." And then discovering it. You could make amateur fighting look, make sense in it, and then get a little bit better as it goes or something.
Not do the jump time cut thing.
Because
with no context between there, like what's going on.
That's actually something the YouTube channel, The Script Doctor, has told me about when he'd look at some of my scripts. He was like, okay, so like, why don't you just start here? I'm like, but I want to show all this other stuff. It's like, but this is where the stuff begins.
Yeah.
I'm like, right. Fuck. Okay, I get it. I'll keep that other stuff I had in mind, so this all makes more sense.
Sometimes less is better.
Sometimes less is more, and that's actually the one thing with fan films that a lot of people really. This is something I'm learning about as well with like short content making that isn't over half an hour long or something. It's like if you're trying to show your story in your little bit of time you have, you're trying to go like under 10 minutes or something, then what you show is very important because that's 10 full minutes in chunk, that's not a lot of time, but what you're going to show has to be what you want to show. And if you're saying that you wanted to show just camera just kind of going around a room and kid listening to music, and then he drinks some water, and then he gets kicked out of his house, and he goes to walk in the park and sits down at a bench, it doesn't seem like it's really doing anything for the overall story at all. It's just like it's just fillery type of a time going in there, and we learn nothing about the character in that time either, other than he got kicked out of his house and his friend flipped him off. Like that's all we got. So it's that wasn't needed. It wasn't needed
at all.
And the villain, I don't know. Yeah, I kind of wish there's a little more effort in like a costume to look a little bit more like a villain of some kind.
He was the what wizard? Something wizard? I don't know.
I don't know if it's the wacky wizard of time. I don't know what it was, but
I liked the eye effect thing. That was pretty cool.
That effect was okay, and then just the acting from the main guy. It's just like I don't believe he's in it. I don't know if I would have shown the morphing sequence like that. I probably would have just done like the morph and a jump cut to them, like morph or something. Because again,
intro they had the like black. I guess it was a Black Ranger that they did like a morphing thing. I was interested to see what they looked like morph because they kind of did like their own take, like a more urban, I guess not urban, but like more tactical kind of
like more tactical,
like Batman, like which was pretty cool.
Yeah, which is a good type of improv because they probably couldn't get the helmets, so they're going to try to make their own custom thing. And we can appreciate costumes being put together with what you've got. You're doing what you can with what you've got. So that would have been interesting to see, especially with all their different sizes and everything. Short and tall, big and wide, skinny, all that. To see what the whole thing would look like as a team would be kind of funny. Would have been interesting to see. In which case, I think you could still make a Power Ranger short film that is like, that captures the essence of Power Rangers, but you're still doing your own thing and not have a huge fight scene.
Yeah.
I think that you can, but this wasn't it. No. Nope. This wasn't it. So unfortunately, this is probably the worst one I've seen so far. I'm going to be making a list of like my favorite top to like worst fan films and stuff, which a lot of people are like, oh, that's so awful of you. Well, it's just what I'm trying to do. So sorry. It's interesting. Again, there's always something you can learn from this stuff. And, with my own films that I've made, they're awful. They're awful.
But
I learned a lot with them. And some things I did that were neat. It's, that thing was neat. But then, a bunch of shit. So trust me. And that's the thing, too. Not a lot of people would criticize my stuff. And I'm kind of like, you can. You can tell me this is awful. Or what you think I could have done to do it better. Or something. That's what I would like to hear. And that's all I got for that. Do you have anything else?
So we started off on a high note with this as far as fan films go, and it's slowly gotten worse. I guess you could say. But I guess they sort of had you could see there was some kind of effort, I guess, in a way in this last one. They just need to visualize a little bit better, I think, and put that passion to work. Yes, you could say.
Yeah, the cinematography was okay.
The cinematography was good.
That was the main thing I'll say stood out from the rest. But with that, I think we'll see you guys later.